CITISENSE is the urban innovation transfer network that aims to transfer the Be Secure, Feel Secure Urban Innovative Actions project implemented by the city of Piraeus in 5 other cities in Europe. Lipaia in Latvia, Kiel here in Belgium, Naples in Italy, Manresa in Spain, and of course they also aim at continuing the experience of Be Secure, Feel Secure in Piraeus. We are doing this with adopting the urban approach of integrated and participatory policy making, meaning that we're trying to work with including as many stakeholders as possible and working across different policy fields so that we can address the topic of urban security from multiple angles. We do understand security not only as a matter of public nuance but also as a social issue and an issue of co-living and living together in the public space. So the CITISENSE approach is to address urban security from 4 different dimensions: the social dimension, the spatial dimension, the digital dimensions, and the governance dimension. Thanks to the Urban Innovation Transfer Network, cities also had the opportunity to pilot small-scale actions and small-scale testing actions in order to experiment the efficiency and effectiveness of their policy ideas. An important element of this citizens' journey was the implementation of small-scale testing actions. This was really important because that they give the opportunity to experiment and test how ideas worked in the real life context, and so this was then the opportunity and the leverage to see how policy measures and intervention on the different transfer models could be then implemented and scaled up into the investment and continuity plans.
For Geel, CITISENSE came at the perfect moment. The project started around the same time as a newly elected city council. And one of the policy proposals was to set up a local security council. So the example of the local council for crime prevention of Piraeus really led the way. CITISENSE also allowed us, through the local stakeholder group, to let the concept and idea grow. And this way, the basis is there for a formal local security council in Geel later this year. The pilots we carried out led to some interesting results. For the pilot regarding the bystander trainings, we worked together with students from our stakeholder Thomas More College, who put together a training for our own team safety. And this training will be used to lay out a plan to train our own staff and that of partners like the local police, the fire department, schools, and other stakeholders. The pilot also showed that there is a big need for trainings like this. So we feel large support for this initiative.
We at the City of Geel are very happy to be a guest for the CITISENSE project. After all, we learned a lot from this project, from the other cities and best cases. For us, it's very important to reduce safety risks and, even more importantly, address the sense of insecurity of citizens in any citizen development planning projects. Therefore, for us it's very important from the start of any project to have participation of citizens and special ed organizations to solve the problems before they take place.
CITISENSE helped Piraeus continue and further develop its work on urban safety. As a lead partner, we had the chance to work further on our urban security policy and also transfer our approach to the other cities of the network using this urban methodology. This approach is based on our 4 pillar models: digital, spatial, social, and governance. Tinanios Garden became our pilot site. There, we combined physical improvements, digital tools, local operations, and a program of more than 14 community activities, with the active involvement of local stakeholders and young people. As a part of this pilot, we used the citizen application and digital citizen feedback to measure how safe people feel during day and night. The results highlighted the importance of lighting, regular activity, and a visible community key presence. This pilot now gives us a practical model for improving other public spaces across Piraeus.
Manresa investment plan focuses strategically on the revitalization of our historical center, directly tackling the gap between objective crime data and the perception of insecurity. To achieve this, we are deploying our 200,000 budget across three core goals: public space through tactical urbanism, digital tools with an app connected to the local police, and very specifically governance. In this area, we are reinforcing and substantially improving the pre-existing safety board we already had in place, integrating scientific panels and expert auditing. One testing action on the framework of Citizens project we are very proud of is our tactical public space intervention in the historical center. We implement a quick, visible lighting and heritage cleaning co-designed with resident service measure a clear increase in community trust. Our key challenge were administrative delays and financial scaling under high inflation. Our main reason that we must streamline local bureaucracy and move toward unified framework agreements to ensure cost efficiency.
For the municipal police, the Citizens project provided the opportunity to engage local stakeholders, involve them in city planning, in finding solutions. To urban, the local group, we found the possibilities to find solutions on the issues that are concerning local citizens. And that helps us further in our work together with the local citizens, not only from the authority point of view. With the City Project Citizens testing activities, we are trying to test how the engagement of the community, more specifically the youth, the problem youth, how we can involve them in communication with the authorities. So through NGOs, we did seek the way to involve more the problem youth, and it was a really successful way how we can find the solutions on their issues and gain their trust, and at the end they are starting to trust the authorities more and more, and that helps us engage them more and more, and this was a good way of the citizens testing actions, the piloting actions, to how we can work more deeper with the society as such.
Participating into Citizens enabled Naples to strengthen its experience and knowledge, as well as to broaden its perspective through collaboration with partner cities across Europe when it comes to urban safety and security. During the initial phase of the project, the municipality implemented the networks methodology by engaging ULG members in participatory mapping, identifying local assets as well as crucial issues, and in co-designing testing actions aimed at improving the perception of urban safety and security. This laid the foundation for the investment plan aimed at bringing together ongoing initiatives within the coherent framework for future urban regeneration. Having said that, a testing action we are very proud of is the one we carried out in Piazza Carlo Terzo, a huge square located within the study area with very low levels of city users, both during daytime and nighttime. Thanks to our stakeholders, we organized a sport event with different performances ranging from classical dance, hip-hop dance to judo, and we also hosted a musical performance by the Moldovan community. The action was successful at temporarily improving the livability of the square, and so the participation of approximately 100-150 participants. Having said that, we struggled in involving the local community. That's why, given our willingness to really turn the tide, we are looking forward to put renewed effort in this respect.
Public spaces are eloquent. They tell us stories through signage, through graffiti, through flows of people or lighting. And when it comes to security, public spaces are both a product and a producer of insecurity. City dwellers take cues from their environment that affect the way they use it and perceive it. The Citizens Network allowed partners to explore ways to make public spaces safer beyond only law enforcement. Partners learned how public space can feel safe or unsafe for different groups of people, and how to include their perceptions into city making.